You ever looking to flatter?
The world is a lie. Nothing is real. The world is a lie. There is nothing I can feel. Mama didn't tell me that the world is unreal. Imaginary world of lies and unreal. Through the lies and the truth and fairy tale lies not have a prince of ways. I never get told what is real and true. That's why I put truth out of the blue. Never really cared. No one really cares that our heart get hurt. The world is a lie. Nothing is real. This world is a lie. There is nothing I can feel. This world is a lie. Nothing is real. This world is a lie. There is nothing I can feel.
Travel the world and the seven seas. Sweet dreams are made of these.
Ground force, that was really cool, Chris. Look at her.
I think Sandy's hair is pretty much a dead giveaway.
It is.
Oh, there you go. There's a pose for you right there.
That is so cool.
The trip he took to the moon with.
Our war on terror. Our war on terror.
Words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth.
Our war on terror begins with Al Qaeda.
Mission Control, I've got some news for you. It's going to shock you, so you better sit down. Listen very carefully. The Earth is flat, gentlemen.
The people of your planet once believed their world was flat.
That's right, it's flat as a table.
Huh?
Think the world was flat.
Huh?
Think the world was flat.
Huh?
Now, just before we get started, I would like to say
I would like to say that we are going to have a good time tonight.
heading south, even though I'm going in the same straight line.
So you want to act clueless? Let me enlighten you. We represent an organization called the Foundation that protects the secrets of the Earth. Secrets that must not be revealed. We're talking about your research, specifically your theory on the flat Earth. Right, Agent 2?
Yes, ma'am. Wait. What you have discovered is information that the Foundation has worked very hard to keep under wraps. There are certain things this world just isn't ready to learn.
I really love to stop the globe.
Hey man, you ever look in the flat?
If looks could kill, your view of today killing all of tomorrow. Each and every day we try to bring some light on the road. Is it really so bad to be so porn and colorful? Open your heart for a colorful world. Colorful world.
Even though we know that love we feel so, we feel good on the same day. Go up and down. They drag me into the deep, but not in the darkness. But not in the darkness.
They drag me into the universe of my mind. Through that we will find the solution. The solution. You will eventually encounter. We are ready to go everywhere, and you are just standing still.
We live in the world full of colors, and no one can hold us. If you come fast, we will see you. Because you will be one of them. Because you will be one of them.
science guy.
Is the Earth round?
No, of course not.
If nothing, then it's time to end the conversation.
If the Earth was flat, don't you think cats would have already pushed everything off of it by now? Checkmate. This is a map that is downloaded in every autopilot computer. On every airplane that has autopilot. This is the map that it uses. The only proof you guys have for round Earth, the globe, is NASA. No information you have ever received has come from anywhere but NASA. NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. This is Antarctica. If you do measurements for distances on how long flights are on this map, are identical to flight times that you look up on the internet.
You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong.
Is everybody that
I've
believes
got to
the flat-
think this is
everybody-
not very organized.
It says, you know, it's like going to the moon. It ain't gonna happen.
fly me
There's
to
no
the
such
moon.
thing as
Let
astronaut
me
Mike
play
Dexter.
among the stars.
I'm sorry if I've disappointed you. Would you like to yell at the moon, Buzz Aldrin?
Yes, please.
I own you!
You dumb...
is called to act upon the Grand Duchy of Fenwick's claim to the surface of the moon. This claim by the world's smallest country is documented in the motion picture Mouse on the Moon.
Baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, you're all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, well, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, you're all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you.
It's soon to be half a century since humanity made that proverbial giant leap to the moon.
It says, you know, it's like going to the moon. It ain't gonna happen.
This is Christopher Columbus and goes for a flat world.
I know, but really, you're such a dreamer. You'll go out there and you'll sail right off the edge of the world.
Oh, bravo! Hey, was that moving? Was that a great bet? Have your permission to sail?
Have you had your shot?
A little bit yourself there.
I tell you, the world is flat, and that's that.
It's round as your hat.
It's flat as your head.
It's round.
It's flat. Flat.
A classic. Enjoy. Take a look.
Were you addressing me? Were you addressing me?
I tell you, the world is flat, and that's that.
It's round as your hat.
It's flat as your head.
Receive the shock of...
Were you addressing me? Were you addressing me? Were you addressing me? Well, there's no one else here, is there? Unless I'm sadly mistaken. There's no one else here. Ooh, you made me hurt my neck.
42. Okay.
Shall I tell you why we brought you here?
What's your nozzle efficiency with a traditional combustion chamber? You can get to, but no actual rockets.
Where the artist wants three-dimensional, solid-looking images. To date, the only alternative to making a model has been film animation. And the reason that the animation takes so long is that hundreds of separate pictures like this have to be drawn and photographed one by one to make even that short-moving sequence. Bottom line here, first, then it appears at the top, and I become a star of Australian television. By constantly recording the lines and replaying them at the wrong times, all these effects can be achieved.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Canned as only McCann can.
President of the United States and a new Congress will depart from the Flat Earth Society attitudes on science of the can come together with ethical principles supporting the Flat Earth.
Masonic liars, get stuffed.
I got a better idea.
F major 7. We talked about that chord last week. Now some words. Or some lead guitar. Anyway, it would be a good one. People don't get it. And the crowd's just going to love it.
And by the way, Kyrie Irving, he's paid to play basketball. And as far as he's concerned, the court is flat. You can think Earth is flat, and there are many jobs you can still have in society.
Right.
One of them is in the NBA. I'm not going to chase him down. I'd love to have a conversation with him, but I'm not going to publicly denounce him. I will if the government says we need Kyrie Irving to run NASA. Then I got to stand up. But as long as he's a great basketball player, I miss him here on the Brooklyn, in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But, a lot of jobs for you if you think Earth is flat.
All righty here. Take a look at this photo. This picture from a land very far away, the Antarctic. A young sailor from our first coast offering a handshake to a penguin who I don't think is particularly sure about this human next to him. Now that young sailor, though, is 102 years old.
102, and today a special honor for this veteran of our greatest generation. As Rich Donnelly reports tonight, he truly went to the ends of the earth to serve.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It was time to celebrate at Beach Diner in Atlantic Beach today.
Birthday to you.
I sure didn't expect all this, I'll tell you. It's really something.
Bob Johnson turned 102, but his age is only the beginning of his incredible accomplishments.
I had an exciting Navy career, I really did.
After joining the Navy in 1937, Johnson is the last surviving member of Admiral Byrd's expeditions to the Antarctic, a crew that explored and mapped more than 500,000 square miles of Antarctica that had never been seen before.
Operation High Jump, that was 46 and 7 under the ice party. Three of us made a parachute jump. It's just part of your duty, I guess.
Johnson may downplay his trips to the ends of the earth, but the city of Atlantic Beach still made a proclamation in his honor.
Now, therefore, the city of Atlantic Beach is grateful for Robert R. Johnson's patriotic service, and we wish him a very happy birthday.
Pictures from his explorations live on. Less lively is his stuffed penguin. Johnson has looked after Penguin Polar Pete for nearly 80 years. Also lasting the test of time is this flag that flew in the Antarctic when Johnson served, complete with only 48 stars, accurate at the time. With his wife Mildred by his side, active duty members of the Navy came to show their respect for a man who blazed a trail nearly 80 years ago. Just don't expect Johnson to make many southern expeditions anytime soon.
One time a person asked me, said, would you like to go back to the Antarctic? I told him, what do you think? I'm in Florida, where it's warm here.
A lifetime of memories from an explorer and member of our greatest generation. Reporting from Bob Johnson's 102nd birthday party in Atlantic Beach. Rich Donald, First Coast News, on your side.
It's about more than just breathing to see what's in front of us. It's about to assert themselves, about that what we're missing. The unused waste are covered with dust. Our traces were blurred, bound in ourselves. We hang on a thread like a marionette.
Out into the deep, wish God their dreams. Those will lead us. Never caught up, they manipulate our moves. So that friendship has to be broken and love is lost. We want to go forward, but the wheels on our bodies, they pull us back until we lifeless in the dark. Waiting for a new performance of ourselves and ourselves. Everything has to work. Life is like a bee. We float like marionettes past each other without touching us, without knowing who you are, knowing
I'm going to recommend to the disciplinary committee that you be expelled. Mr. Sims, you are a cover-up artist and you are a liar.
But not a snitch.
Excuse me?
No, I don't think I will.
Mr. Slade.
This is such a crock of shit.
Please watch your language, Mr. Slade. You are in the Baird School, not a barracks. Mr. Sims, I will give you one final opportunity to speak up.
Mr. Sims doesn't want it. He doesn't need to be labeled still worthy of being a bad man. Yeah. Boys, inform on your classmates. Save your hide. Anything short of that, we're gonna burn you at the stake? Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay. Here's Charlie facing the fire, and there's George hiding in Big Daddy's pocket. And what are you doing? You're gonna reward George and destroy Charlie.
Are you finished, Mr. Slade?
No, I'm just getting warmed up. I don't know who went to this place. William Howard Taft, William Jennings Bryan, William Tell, whoever. Their spirit is dead, if they ever had one. It's gone. You're building a rat ship here. A vessel for seagoing snitches. And if you think you're preparing these minnows for manhood, you better think again. Because I say you are killing the very spirit this institution proclaims it instills. What a sham. What kind of a show are you guys putting on here today? I mean, the only class in this act is sitting next to me, and I'm here to tell you, this boy's soul is intact. It's non-negotiable. You know how I know? Someone here, and I'm not gonna say who, offered to buy it. Only Charlie here wasn't selling.
Sir, you're out of order.
Out of order? I show you out of order. You don't know what out of order is, Mr. Trask. I'd show you, but I'm too old. And I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place. Out of order. There was a time I could see, and I have seen, boys like these, younger than these, their arms torn out, their legs ripped off. But there is nothing like the sight of an amputated spirit. There is no prosthetic for that. You think you're merely sending this splendid foot soldier back home to Argonne with his tail between his legs, but I say you are executing his soul. And why? Because he's not a bad man. Bad men. You hurt this boy, you're gonna be bad bums. The lot of you. And Harry, Jimmy, Trent, wherever you are out there.
Why have a belief as to whether or not global warming is real or not real?
Because
if
I just
find
that when things,
you don't understand
correct,
the science.
you are correct.
But why have a belief in it?
Right. So it's not a belief. It's not a belief in it. I don't believe in it.
If you could see the moon, why can't you see Hawaii?
There's a lot of atmosphere.
The ones who make the GPS, the ones who make the maps, people say it's round. All the people that do satellites, all the people that are involved in aerospace, all the people that are involved in anything where you have to calculate to places, all those people think it. They're all wrong? That's crazy that they haven't seen that picture. They don't see that picture. If they saw that picture, they would get it.
months, the
time without light blue skies, a long time without a smile. We want a day without Mr. Bad News. He should go home.
The first blossoms have risen from the ground. They welcome the sun.
He'd like to know, what did the moon smell like?
It smelled like the dust from a fire.
Заболеет этот город, через 5 минут с балкона полетит тело на линии проводов. Я проводник тепла, но и тепло совсем не то, когда температура под 42 ты дура. Спустя 240 секунд никто не вспомнит, что я задумал. Хоть я наделал столько шума, скоро я мчит на всех парах по асфальту. Я прошу, не кричи, если собрать сил не хватит счастья. 3 минуты этим моментом задыхайся. Несчастный случай, отнюдь не случайный. Окружи меня, как эти толпы, подыграй всем, тебя не красят слезы. Не пытайся, даже не стоит. 60 секунд, 7-й этаж, до слез от восторгов один шаг. Улыбайся только, в этих песнях так много игры минорной. Перед глазами жизнь на заключительных аккордах. Мой космос падает на землю, станет чужой игрой. Давай на миг предположим, что рано или поздно полнота чувств станет пустотой. На заключительных аккордах мой космос падает на землю, станет чужой игрой. Давай на миг предположим, что рано или поздно полнота чувств станет пустотой. Осколки снова не сдадут, сколько во мне тепла было истрачено, спрятались в пустоту глаза. Ноги привычно на вокзал ведут, клялся, что завязал, но снова тут как тут. Прыжок лишен рассудок, шок весов, бросок с парашютом за твоим сном. Ожог, чувства запутан, ушел в никуда, не забуду, не прощу. Никогда повод, святая слепота, полон измен, вид не подам, время гонит, тяжелый плен. 7-й этаж, высота, один момент. все, что осталось здесь сердец ниже колен. 60 секунд, вряд ли посты за секунд, как безумец вылетел из окна. Город сыграет нам свои тона, тона минора на заключительных аккордах, на заключительных аккордах. Мой космос падает на землю, станет чужой игрой. Давай на миг предположим, что рано или поздно полнота чувств станет пустотой. На заключительных аккордах мой космос падает на землю, станет чужой игрой. Давай на миг предположим, что рано или поздно полнота чувств станет пустотой.
And the other does not. A very strong scientific, theoretical, and experimental underpinning. If you are not solid yet, if you are forming like the early Earth and you're rotating, what's going to happen is you're going to flatten out and you're going to be a little wider in the midsection, like spinning pizza dough. You know, it just gets flatter, right? So Earth got a little bit wider at its equator than it did pole to pole before it sort of froze into place. I say freeze, but we're talking about rocks going from molten to solid, all right? And so in the mind of the rocks, it's freezing, but to us, we wouldn't usually normally use that word. The Earth is just a little wider at its equator. That's all. You call it an oblate spheroid. That's all. It's too many syllables just to say that we're round and a little chubby.
If you look into the experiments to prove that the Earth is spinning, all of them failed. Look into it. Look into it. Look into it, man.
But Eddie, I have
flat Earth on them. They faked every moon landing.
Stop saying that.
If you look into the experiments to prove that the Earth is spinning, all of them failed. Look into it. Look into it. Look into it, man.
But Eddie, I have
full flat Earth on them.
But this is a NASA technical manual. MIT, the Army Research Laboratory, flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth. Flat Earth with a flat Earth assumption. Non-rotating flat Earth. A flat, non-rotating Earth may be assumed. A flat and non-rotating, assuming a flat Earth. Flat, non-rotating Earth. A non-rotating Earth. Flat, non-rotating Earth. Validity of flat Earth based on a flat Earth assumption for a flat Earth and a flat atmosphere. Flat, non-rotating Earth. The flat Earth model. Propagation of electromagnetic fields over flat Earth. Ballistic vehicle motion. A closed-form solution is developed for the motion of a ballistic vehicle entering the atmosphere over a flat, non-rotating Earth.
He said he's agreed to do it. Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson. What? Yes. He's gonna Skype in.
I had asked you to debate one of them flat Earth guys.
No, I don't. I can't. No.
I know. We talked about it, and we were gonna have him on Skype.
No. That stuff is flat.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
There's no resilience in this particular material when it's at a temperature of 32 degrees. I believe that has some significance.
You know it well. How would you describe it?
Well,
what's happening on a Saturday night?
So people don't know the distinction between. However, what happened here to me is mind-boggling. View, if you want it to be, prisoners are strange. He's a possible rat also. Truth or the falsity he was looking at. So
gauge your mental state.
I do not understand.
Charged with doing. Is that true?
That is true.
Doing.
Yes.
Doing.
I have to step back and say I don't know what to believe.
500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago...
Time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
can't go on with this.
Ralph, Ed'll be perfectly all right in a pot. Look, Ed, why don't you just go upstairs and practice by yourself for a while, okay?
Love and happiness.
Our guest performer, and today's guest is someone I know you're all going to enjoy.
The Army Research Laboratory flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth. Flat Earth with a flat Earth assumption. Non-rotating flat Earth. A flat, non-rotating Earth may be assumed. A flat and non-rotating, assuming a flat Earth. Flat, non-rotating Earth. A non-rotating Earth. Flat, non-rotating Earth. Validity of flat Earth based on a flat Earth assumption for a flat Earth and a flat atmosphere. Flat, non-rotating Earth. The flat Earth model. Propagation of electromagnetic fields over flat Earth. Ballistic vehicle motion. A closed-form solution is developed for the motion of a ballistic vehicle entering the atmosphere over a flat, non-rotating Earth. The assumption
And totally redeem yourself!
Did Bob take you for the John and Mary Owens last night? I was shocked. She served blue corn tortillas.
So depressed. I don't know what to do. Hey, go for it, man. It's easy for you to say. You got the provide. It'll come, all right? Just don't worry about it.
The feeling is definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders. We're optimistic as to what becomes of it all. It really boils down to our ability to accept. We don't need pessimism. There are no limits.
It figures it would be something like this.
Our nation, our ideals of vision.
Excuse me.
Just survive.
You know, you look like the head fell on the cheese dip back in 1957. You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly. You see, I take these glasses off. She looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on. Formaldehyde face. That's what we got.
enough out of you. You get out there and call the cops.
Call the cops. You know what you need? You need a Brazilian plastic surgeon.
I've got one that can see.
He's a tall Caucasian male. Doesn't appear armed. Wearing sunglasses.
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit. That's like pouring perfume on a pig.
All right, suppose we settle down. That's far enough. Where'd you get those glasses?
Tooth fairy.
I'll bet.
You got him. Did you stop shaving this morning?
You look as shitty to us as we do to you.
Impossible.
It would be easier if we don't have to splatter your brains. Just take it easy. You stumbled onto something here. Maybe we can all benefit from this slight misunderstanding. Now let's go someplace quiet so we can talk this over.
Why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...